All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the video is The Scariest Things Caught on Live TV 2. Let's check it out. Let's see what this takes us, guys.
The highest paid comedian of all time, Kevin Hart is often referred to as the 21st century's comedy king. As to how he achieved this success, some people theorize that he was assisted by a certain secret society.
Is that some people? Is that Cat Williams, guys?
In 2021, Hart hosted an interview with singer Kelly Clarkson. During their conversation, Clarkson began to talk about being offered money to do something she didn't want to do.
Oh, that's what he did.
Before she could elaborate, however, the comedian suddenly shushed her.
That you were comfortable with having on yourself and your choices. Well,
I think if you grew up poor, though, you're like, look, I've been there and I was fine.
What else?
Yeah, what are you gonna do to me? Yeah. I was like, and then I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do.
Like what?
And what? Just you've been off. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. They're in the room.
Yeah.
They're in the room.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
That was my way of cueing you. Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah. You want me to keep talking about it?
By all means.
No.
We can talk about anything,
but don't do it.
Yeah. No, of course.
As heard, Hart states they can talk about anything, but not that. As to who the comedian was covering for, the most popular theory is the Illuminati. Alternatively, others argue he was merely joking around.
Yeah, he was joking, bro.
And what?
As the majority of people, and they'll tell you the mainstream media is in some way corrupt, but could they also be satanic? In August 2021, an Australian nightly news programme was running a story on police dog welfare when the feed suddenly cut to a shot of several black robed figures. To the confusion of the presenter, one of them exclaims "Hail Satan" before the camera cuts back to her.
The state government announced the proposed legislation today. It's in part due to the stabbing of a police dog during an arrest in Brisbane last year.
While the presenter clarified that the footage was from another story about the Noosa Temple of Satan, others proposed that it was subliminal messaging. Furthermore, they claimed that the timing was too precise to be an accident. The longest serving Republican in US Senate history.
You know, I never understood that thing, right? This is how it works here. Unfortunately, if there's freedom of religion, right? If these people want to worship Satan, then they worship Satan, right? If you want to worship God, worship God, right? Like, I mean, that's your thing. That's their thing, right? I mean, I never really understood why that mattered.
Chuck Grassley is the senator for Iowa. Earlier this year, Grassley was testifying at a House subcommittee hearing when spectators noticed a strange individual staring at him from behind. Throughout the 15 minutes the senator testified, this unidentified man consistently maintained a bizarre glare, barely taking the time to even blink.
Yeah, bro, kick him out of this right now.
I've ran countless investigations.
Yeah, I don't like that.
In the past few years, I've never seen so much effort from the FBI, the partisan media, and some of my Democrat colleagues to interfere with and undermine very legitimate congressional inquiries.
Okay, yeah, he has to go. I don't like this, all right? Scary? Yeah, this is the one right here. So far, this is the one that's like, okay, this is a little weird, bro.
It's because of a triad of disinformation and outright
looking at this man like that.
As one example, look at Crossfire Hurricane.
As soon as the video was posted on TikTok, viewers were divided as to who or what the individual was. Some speculated he was a telepath, while others surmised he was an inhuman entity. More probable suggestions, meanwhile, stated that he was Grassley's speechwriter. Who do you think he was?
Okay. So you said speechwriter. That makes all the sense in the world now. Most likely, he's like, I want to make sure you're saying everything correctly. Most likely the speechwriter, but still a little weird. Don't do that, bro. You're being filmed.
Triad of disinformation and outright falsehoods.
It is occasionally asked why, if UFOs exist, don't they appear at a public event like a sports match? Well, sometimes they do. On October 28, 1979, CBS presented an NFL game between the Dallas Cowboys and Pittsburgh Steelers. During the fourth quarter of the match, the cameras picked up two unidentified objects above the stadium. As the game progressed, both commentators attempted to discern what they were.
Your leader. I want you to explain that to me, Dr. Spock.
I'm afraid to. This is sort of a Twilight Zone football game. Those were some kind of, I don't know what they were. Pittsburgh.
I don't know either.
Hey.
This is where the rivers come together, but I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they're like commenting live on what they're seeing. It's absolutely wild. Bro, that's crazy. Yeah, there's no explanation.
There it is. Now, what is that?
It keeps saying, take us to your leader. I don't know.
Guys. And they're like phasing in and out.
While skeptics have concluded the objects are kites, believers contend that they're oscillating too fast.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I want you to explain that to me.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pass on a kite because I'm not sure a kite would be flying that high up in the air, guys. It wasn't a drone since 1979. Yeah, that's weird.
After over 70 years on the throne,
I wouldn't say like super scary, but that's weird.
Queen Elizabeth II finally passed in September 2022. This video, however, might...
Did you say finally? Were you waiting?
...imply that there were some mysterious attempts to prolong her life. During Elizabeth II's funeral procession, the news coverage was abruptly interrupted by a female voice. Eerily, the voice is heard to whisper, "The death is irreversible," and the fact that she's trapped like that.
The death is irreversible, and the fact that she's trapped.
As you can see.
What was that?
The death is irreversible, and the fact that she's trapped.
As you can see.
Unsurprisingly, this strange clip led to an abundance of theories. These included the following. Either the royals had failed a body swap ritual, or perhaps more realistically, that a mic had picked up a presenter talking about grief. In any case, it's certainly a peculiar choice of words.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say it sounds like they were trying to body swap her. I've never heard of that ever, except outside of like a movie or a TV show, guys, right? But yeah, that's a little weird. She's trapped? It's irreversible? What? Oh, no. You're trying to drive the world crazy, aren't you? I think you did. It worked.
The death is irreversible.
Right.
A magnet for conspiracy theories, George H.W. Bush served as both the president and the director of the CIA, remaining a significant influence in American politics until his death. Even in death, however, the theories persisted. On the 5th of December 2018, a memorial service was held for Bush at Washington National Cathedral.
Okay.
In attendance was every living president, past and present, as well as their wives. 3 hours into the ceremony, all of the couples except two received an envelope. Upon opening it, their immediate reactions ranged from bemused to horrified.
Guys, what's it say? That weird smile, bro. He did it. He sent it. It was him. Whoever that man is.
Out of all those who read...
All right, bro, you got me. Whatever that is, I want to know. We'll never know, right? I'm sure, unless someone has found out already, but that's absolutely crazy.
The letter, it is Jeb Bush who has the most visible reaction. Just what did he say?
Jeb Bush? Bro, who's Jeb Bush?
Assuming it wasn't a photo as some claim, the popular rumour is that it read, "I'm sorry, they know everything." If this is true, who is the they that scares even the presidents?
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, guys, that last one was the one. Out of all the ones that we've seen so far, I'm telling you, that last one was the absolute creepiest of them all, guys. But all right, listen, let me know in the comments on the next thing I should be checking out, and I will get into that as soon as I possibly can, all right? And listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.